State landlord arrested for shooting tenant son, an incident which occurred on the 17th of March, Monday 2025. The Imo State Police Command has announced the arrest of a landlord whose identity is still unknown after shooting a boy identified as Paul, who jumped into his house to retrieve a ball during a game of football. It was also gathered that Paul and his fellow schoolmates were playing football on Monday within their urban secondary school fields in Area N, World Bank Housing Estate in Owerri, the Imo State capital, when the ball entered into the next building. However, the ball bounced out and landed in the now arrested landlord's house. In an attempt to retrieve the ball, Paul jumped into the man's property and was shot around the waist, which left him lying critically in pain. Okoye said the man has been arrested and an investigation is ongoing. The victim, who was currently receiving treatment at the hospital. However, Paul's guardian, Jonathan Odinkanwa, who was seen running helter-skelter for surgery on his son, told the correspondent on Wednesday that he was concerned about his child and didn't want to escalate the issue for now. The businessman said, "I thank you for coming to interview me. However, I don't want to escalate the issue for now. I just want my boy to survive this critical period." The X-ray showed that there is no bullet in his body, but doctors are wondering why his bowels movement are not working. He was scheduled for surgery for them to look into his stomach and see what is going on there. So for now, what I honestly want from you and everyone else is to join us to pray for him to survive. He's been crying for water, but the doctor are trying to find out what is causing the problem with the bowel movement. I know he is in pain, but until after the procedure and the success, I don't want to say anything. Just join us and pray for my son to survive. Paul has lived with the Odinaka family for about 8 years from where he began schooling and is currently a JSS1 at the Urban Secondary School. This write-up I just read was as at on Wednesday the 18th of March 2025. But unfortunately, on the 21st of March 2025, little young Paul gave up. He passed on. He gave up the ghost. He couldn't battle to live. He couldn't make it anymore. As a result of man's humanity to man, why so much hatred on our fellow man? Why do we hate ourselves so much? It is so unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is that this said landlord is a proprietor. He has a primary school named the Excellent Primary School. So you can see that this man has actually been grooming children in a negative manner. I wonder the parents of the children that were attending that school. Now imagine these little children. They are being forced to go into the street to start protesting. Look at little children. These children are between the ages of 12 and 15. Underaged children are being pushed into the world to take laws into their own hands, to get justice for their schoolmates, Paul. So I ask a question. Why so much hate on our fellow human being? How can a man that has a primary school, a man that is grooming little children, have the heart to shout at a 13 years old boy for jumping into his compound to pick his ball? So unfortunate that Paul was the one that volunteered to go and pick the ball, and there he met his end. After pleading and saying, "Sorry sir, I am sorry for jumping into your compound. I just needed to get the ball for my friends." After all the plea, the man still shot at him, not just once but twice. Shot at him and left him on the ground, either to survive, either to die. Now I ask again, are there no approved authorities? Are there no approved authorities to fight this battle for these children? Are there no security officers to ensure justice for this little boy? How come underage children are the one that have taken into the streets to get justice for their classmates? Then we say we are living in a country, Nigeria, my country. It shows that our leaders, our politicians, they have failed us woefully. They have failed us woefully. That a man, without any reason, will just pick a gun and shoot a little boy. Who is he? Where did he get the gun from? Is it a licensed gun? How dare he? If he was even, I don't understand. Could he be an officer of the law? Could he be a security officer? Could he be an ex-officer? I don't understand where he got a gun from. And he decided to test the gun on a little boy. I can imagine what the parents of those boys, what the parent of the boy they are going through right now. Nigeria, we have to rise up and fight, because from the whole incident, this boy committed no wrong. No wrong. There is no fault. Some people might want to bring law. Why will he jump into somebody's compound? It is only insane people that will open their mouth to say that, because I heard someone saying it. Why will he jump into somebody's compound? What the man did was wrong, but he had no right to jump into the person's compound. He's supposed to go and knock at the gates. And when I turned and looked at the person, I said, if I answer this person, it would be another case. Then I just looked at him and said, "You are senseless, you are an insane human being," and I walked away. Are our children safe? Our kids are no longer safe. In the school, in the society, our kids are no longer safe. No matter the justice I want to be melted on that insane landlord, will he bring back the life of this little boy? It's so unfortunate. I'm shedding tears. I'm shedding so much tears. It's so unfortunate that something like this had to happen. I shed so much tears. May that unfortunate landlord never go unpunished. May he never know peace in his life. For killing a little boy that he's supposed to be grooming, he's supposed to be showing example to, may he never know peace in his life. May nothing ever work for him. Now the little children have taken the upon themselves to go and destroy his school, destroy his house, destroy his cars. You can say it. Destroy his house, destroy his car, destroy. Now, the children that are supposed to be pupils in that primary school, on that unfortunate day, they didn't come to school. So where did they get the information that they shouldn't come to school? Where did they get the information? Both the pupils, the teachers, the headmistress, the security of the men and all that, none of them came to school. So it shows that they were actually aware. They know what they did. See, Nigeria, my country, is not a place where children are supposed to be brought up, because we have bad leaders. We have I don't care leaders. We have selfish leaders. We have greedy leaders. That's why things like this are happening. May the soul of Paul rest in peace. But may the soul of that insane landlord never rest. May his spirit never know peace. May his flesh never know peace. He will eat his flesh. He will bite his flesh. He will cut his flesh. He will drink his blood. He will never know. See, his life from that day he shot that little boy. His life is being shattered. His life is being shattered. That is my prayer for him.